Hey everybody, welcome to Elder Geek Elder Speak. Today's Wednesday, August 13th, 2014. My name is Randy Asenchak. I'm the editor of ElderGeek.com. In the background today, you're going to be seeing gameplay footage from Sleeping Dogs, not the upcoming HD version or anything along those lines, just regular Sleeping Dogs for the PC, which was a great game. Not phenomenal, but really a great game. If anybody was ever interested in it, I would totally give my personal recommendation to go and check it out. I can't recall if we gave it an Elder's Choice or not, but I love that game. I put in a ton of hours into it. But anyway, topic today, because I haven't done any topics at all in a while, and I need to kind of get back in the swing of things. Everybody kind of got sick in my house not too long ago. But topic today is going to be about HD re-releases. There's been a flood, a tidal wave of HD re-releases recently. Sleeping Dogs going to be one of them. And let me see what else. We got Metro Redux. We've got Final Fantasy X remade. There was Age of Empires 2 remade as well. And the list seems to go on and on. The Last of Us as well, remastered. Which, by the way, that was what I wanted to have in the background today. But my controller, my PlayStation 4 controller, crapped out. Totally. Just dead. I was streaming the game a little bit. I streamed one night for a few hours off of a full charge. I streamed for a few hours, not very long. Quit the game, went back to it again to stream the next night, and the controller was dead. And I was like, oh, well, that kind of stinks. Tried plugging it directly into the PlayStation 4, and no good. Tried a couple of different cords, same effect, no good. And then I thought to myself, all right, I guess it just needs to be charged. After I was done streaming, I tried to stream, or I tried charging it for about 3 or 4 hours, and I went back to it, turned on, the PlayStation 4. It always had enough charge to just send a signal to at least turn on the PlayStation 4, but then that was it, just dead. And I thought, boy, that's really weird, because I just charged it for like 3 hours. I should at least have some time on this thing, and it would just keep popping up the message on screen, controller, battery low, disconnecting controller. So then I tried wiring it directly to the PlayStation 4. Still was not charging fast enough to continue to play. So I thought, all right, that's it. I'm just done. I plugged it in overnight. Tried to start it up again the next morning, and still the battery was dead. So clearly, dead controller. I tried resurrecting it by swapping a battery out of a PlayStation 3 controller, an old PlayStation 3 controller, into it, and I ended up just breaking 2 controllers in the process. So I am sans PlayStation 4 controller. But anyway, I wanted to talk to everybody today about, now that we're 3 minutes in, I wanted to talk to everybody today about HD re-releases. What are your thoughts about them? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Everybody seems to be very vocal about them, and so I thought it would be kind of nice to chat about it. I personally don't have a problem at all with HD re-releases. I actually really like the concept of HD re-releases. I think that's really about it. I really do like it. I do think that it's super unfortunate, however, in circumstances like The Last of Us, where it was probably very clear to them that they were going to be releasing a PlayStation 4 version of it. I mean, the two of those games released so close to one another that it seems almost criminal that they didn't give a discount to the people who owned the PlayStation 3 version of the game to buy the PlayStation 4 version. I know that, there were some stores out there that were giving discounts, but that's not the same as the company themselves saying, like, hey, as a loyalty bonus to our customers, here is, here is a cheap version to play The Last of Us. All you got to do is give us your proof of purchase, key or something. So in those circumstances, I think it's a little bit underhanded. Then it feels like a little bit like double dipping, especially since The Last of Us was at the end of the last generation, and PlayStation, and The Last of Us Remastered is at the beginning of PlayStation 4's generation. But otherwise, I don't seem to mind them at all. I mean, it gives a lot of people to play games that they might have missed the first time around. Nobody is forcing you to buy these games again. So if you think to yourself, yeah, I already played Sleeping Dogs, it was a really great game, but I don't really need to buy it again, then you are perfect. You are in the best position. It'll be interesting to see how the Sleeping Dogs remake goes, because it's already in HD and on the PC version. It already looks good. So it'll be interesting to see how that change goes. Metro Redux, that is looking like a massive, sweeping HD re-release of the game. So again, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. But again, this is all just a matter of like getting the same game again for a new generation of consoles. I see this as no different than doing a reprint of a book or selling a movie or something along that on a new form of media. So, you know, selling a movie on DVD or on Blu-ray or on, you know, direct to drive or anything like that. I don't see that as any different. I mean, is the content a little bit upgraded? Sure, but that's just so that it looks better on, you know, the new platform. It's the same as when they do movies. From my point of view, it'd be the same as when they do movies. When you go from Blu-ray, or when you go from DVD to Blu-ray, you don't just take the DVD version and slap it on the Blu-ray and go, there you go. They try to go back to the original film, and they try to, you know, get it as close to 1080p as possible. So I see this as the same thing. I see it as a great way for a lot of people to play missed games. I see it as a great way to, if you have the cash, to be able to put, you know, more of your favorite games onto your newer consoles. It can get a little carried away, but again, nobody's forcing anybody to buy anything. I do see it as a problem when it can, you know, like I said, with cases of The Last of Us, or in other circumstances where it might be preventing the company from creating new games. I would always love to see new games because some games don't necessarily need HD remakes. But would love to hear your thoughts on it. That's all. I really wanted to kind of keep this one short today, just to kind of get back into the swing of things. Hope everybody is doing well, and hopefully you're going to be hearing another update from me very soon. Take care, everybody.